Hello, everybody. Uh, I'm wearing my AirPods today because I don't have a whole lot of voice from the crusty stuff that I've been having. So I do have my AirPods on today. Hopefully, it doesn't sound like I'm breathing a ton of gravel because that's what it actually sounds like. So I'm hoping the audio's not that bad, but it could possibly be. If it is, I'm sorry. I'll probably post it anyway for y'all. Um, we got a little stuff going on here. This belongs to a buddy of mine from church. There's bugs in it. Looks like a centipede. We're going to give him a little shot of brake cleaner. Blow it out there. And I'll show you what we're going to do. We've got a 610 Mac, and somehow or another he's missing the pull start assembly. They took it off to fix it or something and couldn't find it, put it back on or whatnot, so he brought it to me. Said, I'll just let you fix it. I said, okay. Now I'm trying to figure out if I have a new pulley for one of these, because these old plastic pulleys, they give a little trouble here and there. I'm gonna walk right back here behind y'all for just a second. I'm gonna look at this box. There's a box sitting right here. It's got some old Mac parts in it. Some of the things that are in here are pulleys. And I don't know if this will actually work, but I think this is the pulley for the 650. I believe. A new old stock. It looks like it's about the same size. It even has a brand new rope. The rope is a little bit stiff, but you know, it's a couple years old. Been in there a little while. And it's a few years old, so it's going to be a little stiff. Needs a good breaking in. I think it's the same one. Y'all want to see if we can change it? Let's go ahead and give it a try. We're going to give it a try and we'll see what happens. I have cleaned up a little bit of this mess this morning, but I have got a lot of stuff going on. There are a lot of saw builds happening right now, and I've got a good portion of stuff. I've got a whole series almost filmed, but I'm not where I want to share it yet. So we've actually got one coming up. I think y'all really gonna enjoy. Yeah, I believe that's the metal version of the plastic one. So all we did was you make sure you unwind it before you try to pull it out, or you'll pull this spring out. And if you pull the spring out, well, then you got to put it back in there. So just remember that. We're just gonna there's grease on these springs, and they get a little dry. So instead of pulling the whole thing out to clean it up, I just put a little bit of that spray lube on it, let it suck down in there, and it will loosen that grease up and make the spring return better. Now he said this thing run, but he's not exactly sure how long it's been since it's run. I don't think. I don't remember that exactly. But they said it runs, so we're gonna find out if it'll run. We're gonna find out if it'll run. As long as I can pull the rope on it, that's gonna be the thing is. I don't have a whole lot of energy to use at the moment. But, I mean, I'm not really feeling bad. It's just I get winded pretty easy with all this stuff in my lungs and going on. I'm sure y'all can hear how bad it actually sounds. I think you can anyway. Rag out there so I can wipe my fingers off. I think I hear Dad pulling it up. I can just get him to behave till we get done filming. He'll be all right. Oh, mercy. That's right. Drop that one down in there. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to show y'all what I'm actually doing. There's a little bushing that drops down in there. It spaces this thing out. We'll drop it down in there, and we don't want to over tighten it. Because if you over tighten it, it just won't cooperate. Alright. She seems to be getting in there so far. We're going to have to heat this rope to tie a knot in. I'm telling you what, this is a stout rope. Now this rope came with a washer on it. And I don't know exactly why. Because I don't think that handle, I think that's made for a different handle. Because if I put that washer on there, I'm not going to be able to put that thing back in there like it's supposed to be. We're just going to heat this rope up a little bit, see if it'll loosen up a bit. Well, I ain't even kidding. This piece of rope is something else. Ain't no wonder Mike rope lasted for 40 years. Hard as it is. I swear this is better than a piece of steel cable. We're going to have to heat that rascal up a little bit more to even pull a knot into it. Oh, good heavens alive. I don't even know if that knot's going to tuck in there or not. That's a big knot. We'll give it an extra loop or two here real quick. Gosh knows that's some heavy string. I ain't even kidding. I mean, you can't even hardly even flex that stuff. It's stout. Alright. I'm missing 2 screws, so y'all give me just a minute. I gotta get a couple of screws and I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. I had to go grab a couple of screws. I only had 2. We got her in there slicked up, wound up, lubed these, paused to make sure they were loose. I'm gonna get that up in there. I just had to walk out there and get 2 more screws out of the boneyard. Because he didn't have the screws or the side cutter. Hopefully my AirPods connected back, because they said disconnected when I walked outside. Well, there ain't no telling these things. They'll work sometimes and sometimes they don't. Now hopefully it's recording good. This video might have more stuff to it if it don't crank and run after this, because I don't know how long it's been since it's been run. So we'll give it a shot and find out. They put these screws back in there, they're kind of hard to get to. Get in there. Get on in there. Try not to tighten them too tight. Some of these things you don't know where they're supposed to be, because they just do such a bad job at fitting stuff on there. It just ain't good. Top cover off. Oh, mercy. It don't even have an air filter. And somebody made a choke lever out of metal. It looks like it does cover it. Let me blow all the dirt out of it. This thing is filthy. He's going to have a new air filter. Got a little bit of gas in it. I don't know exactly what flavor it is. I'm going to put a little extra on top of it. We'll put a little extra on it. I do not want to run this thing inside the building, because I already can't breathe enough as it is. Oh, mercy. Just about stuck y'all down in a 101 block. I really don't want to pull the rope on this thing, y'all. I really don't. I don't really like pulling the ropes on these things at all. We're going to milk it along with a little bit of starter juice. I'm hoping it'll pick up and go. We might have to put a carburetor kit in it, I don't know. We'll give her a little choke. choke's turning itself on some as you rev it up. I don't have another choke lever for one of these. I might just have to do a little spring training on that thing. It's got a piece right there that's supposed to stop it from going on. It might be. It might work good enough. Alright, we got to get our air filter right quick. Alright. Got a new OEM air filter. Need to take it out there and try it in the wood, but that ain't gonna happen right now because I don't have the energy to do that at the moment. The choke rod really needs a little bit of bending on it because it looks like it's dragging the bottom of the air filter. Get a bit there, adjusted. I'll bend it one way or the other. Just a little bit of tweaking out to the side. Yeah. There's a few things that choke lever does that this one doesn't. I'm going to give it a little, there we go. I think that'll do. We'll just have to try it and see. I'll put the new OEM air filter on, and it is an OEM. It has the McCulloch emblem right there on the rubber piece. Set this back on here. If I had a decent choke lever, I'd put a choke lever in it, but I don't have one because all of them get broke and distorted. They were just plastic, so they weren't very good choke levers to start with. That's just the way it is sometimes, y'all. For whatever reason, that air filter lid doesn't feel like it fits on there super good. There's something about it that don't fit right. These things were something else. They just was. Somebody's tightened on it so much before that they're pulling the center out of it, it looks like. Go easy on it. Could put a different cover on it. I've got another one laying out on it. Just want to snug it down, but it wouldn't snug down. It just kept being loose. That's better than it was. Oh, mercy. There we go. Well, we might go try it in the woods sometime or another. I don't know. Probably not going to be today because for one, I just don't feel like going to the woods. But All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and send this video up, put the pull start, pull in a 610 and changing the air filter and getting it fired up. So I got some more stuff I'm gonna film here shortly, so it'll be for this is for our next one that we got coming up. It's a whole series. It's a set of reeds. There's a piece of carbon fiber pedal material in here I got to cut out. If you can guess what it's for. All right, y'all have a good day. Stay safe, be kind, treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Bellhopper out.